Okay, so first let's check about the answer for your listening test. Okay, check your answer first. So I already put the answer in red color at here. If you have any question, ask me right now. If you don't have, answer me with E. Okay, check the answer over there. So do you have any questions for this answer? If you have question, ask me which page, which chapter you stuck over there. Then if you don't have, if every answer is correct, answer me with E. So for chapter 6, answer B, that is question number 3. So let's check it here. So answer B, 他是医生。他是医生 he is a doctor, so we only have B at here. Doctor at here in the picture, ABCD, owning the second picture is doctor. Okay, so cannot change the answer over there. So you have, when you do this one, you have to fully check about every sentence. So you have to make sure each sentence have a perfect answer for that. Okay. Then do we have other questions? So no, then so listening test we already settled here. So I ask some other things. Okay. Then for the oral test over there. So next class we will start your oral test. So every people already clear about your oral test date or not? Oral test date, every people already clear or not? Which day do you come for oral test? How did I arrange for that? You come randomly or what kind of ways you come for oral test? How many days we do the oral test? Okay, good. So for the students asking for how many questions for oral test, did you read the video in online learning? Did you finish our task for last time? This is the people didn't listen to the things in last time for our class. So for other people in our class, is everyone already clear how many questions in our oral test? Yes or no? Okay, good. Then for oral test, we come, where did you waiting? Okay, good. So then make sure you understand it. Then you, during oral test, what kind of device you need to open? During oral test, what kind of device you need to open? How many devices you have to open? Okay, make sure you are clear. Then, so for this one, so Amira Natasha 在哪里？ Metric number 261230。261230 Amira Natasha。In our class or not? Amira Natasha in our class or not? Okay, still not here. So let's continue on. You have to make sure you open your mic and camera over there. So each people only one time for oral test and reading test. If you are not clear, check the video in the group. Then once if you score very bad during your oral and reading, we will not have second chance for you anymore. Once I post your number attendance in WhatsApp group, make sure you join the WebEx in 1 minute, okay? Or less than 1 minute. If you spend a longer time with no respond over there, then I will consider as you give up oral and reading automatically by yourself. Okay, so make sure focus in our WhatsApp group. If it's that day, you need to come for oral and reading. Then I already posted the MP3 for reading for oral test. Have you checked the MP3 already? Did you use that one for practicing? MP3 for oral test I already posted in the group. So make sure you use that one to practice. Okay. So this is about oral and reading. So one more time as I ask. For your oral test and reading test, is every instruction you already understand clear? Yeah, try to think about your oral and reading everything you are totally clear or not. Make sure you ask yourself which day you will come for oral test. Then where did you waiting? How did you need to perform over that? Everything for those. Are you already clear with that? Couldn't find the date and time for oral test, so check the information I post in WhatsApp group again. Okay, check all my PDF, read clearly again. I post for 6 PDF over there, ask you to read clear. Okay, and make sure you fully checked all the information I post in the group. Then, so this is about oral and reading. As I'm telling you, if that day you don't have oral test, then you don't need to join the WebEx class or you don't need to wait in WhatsApp group. I will add you manually. Okay. This is about the time arrangement. Make sure you check all the PDF I post in the group. Make sure find the date for your oral and for your oral and the reading test. Then continue. We move to the next step. So about your quiz 2 and the listening test. All the 6 PDF I already posted. Did you finish reading about those PDF? But the students already clearly about the 6 PDF I post. If you already finished checking, it's the task for last time. So answer me with E for the 6 things in the PDF I post. Okay, so then what's the date for what's the date for quiz 2? 几月几日? What's the date for quiz 2? 几月几日 ？Okay, good 啊，1月19日。Then 几点？几点？几点 ？Very good. So then, quiz 2, how many questions in total? How many questions for quiz 2? Then, how many sections we have? Okay, good. So for each section in quiz 2, are you already clear how to answer each section after you read the example for the format? Are you already clear how to answer your quiz 2? So for section 3, they told you they use the word interrogative words. Any people can tell me actually how many interrogative words for level 1 we have? Do you understand what the interrogative words refer to? Normally in our class, we didn't call interrogative words, right? But I have given you a PDF. In the PDF, in the top left corner, I listed down interrogative words over there. So actually, how many interrogative words you should remember for Mandarin level 1 as I numbered over there? For those students, if you totally don't understand what I mean, so check the reference in our WhatsApp group again. Means you are not so focused for our class. Actually, the interrogative words normally in our class, how did we call it? Okay, very good. So then at least means some of you understand about it. So remember, I have one PDF for list all the words over there. So make sure you are focused over there. Okay, use that one for preparation. This is about quiz 2. So quiz 2, where did you do that? Where did we do quiz 2? Very good. Okay, so then we have time limit. Okay, we have time limit. So far, how long you can do your quiz 2, we are not decided yet. So that's why I write down to be confirmed. Okay, I write down to be confirmed. So once I know about how long the time we got, then I will tell you again. Last sum is 30 minutes. Okay, 30分钟. Last sum 30 minutes for 30 questions. This sum not sure yet. Okay. So the things I want you to remember is make sure if we told you the time limit. So when we do the real quiz 2, so I will post the link for Google Form in WhatsApp group. Then I will tell you that now you can open the link and then you can starting to answer your quiz 2 now. So starting once you receive information there, then you starting to do your quiz 2 in Google Form. Then once you see I post information in WhatsApp group, see please upload please finish answer your question now. So quiz 2 will finish. Then if you see I post information like this, so if I told you to submit your Google form, make sure you follow my advice. Because if you are not follow the advice, if you still postpone the time by yourself, we will close the Google form, so you will not have any record for your quiz 2. Okay, so if you don't have a record, your quiz 2 will be 0. So please make sure you follow the instruction in WhatsApp group. Once you see, I said you must submit your Google form now. So please make sure submit the Google form based my order. Okay. Never postpone as you like, because not me going to close the link is Mandarin course leader. Okay, so I cannot open the link for you to submit. Every people know if you didn't submit, you will not have a result. How much for your quiz 2? If you don't know what is the marks for quiz 2, check our first lesson in the beginning about all the course assessment I already told you. Okay, quiz 2 is a very big part. I hope you have a result about it. So please make sure you follow the instruction there. Then for the students complaining for bad internet connection, I already informed you for the whole semester. Solve this problem by yourself. We are not accepting heavy rains or any other things. So examination, we already told you the date and everything there. Make sure you solve the problem with that. Every people only have one shot for your examination quiz 2. If you miss that, you will not have a record. We never arrange a second examination for you anymore. Okay, so this is the rules. Make sure every people remember it. Then listening test. So for listening test, what's the date? 几月几日? Listening test. What's the date for listening test? Very good. Make sure you finish checking all the information we post to you. Then 几点? 几点? Okay, good. Then for the listening test, 在哪里? Now where we do listening test? 在哪里? Okay, good. How many sections we have in listening test? Okay, good. How many questions in total do we have? Okay, very good. So for the examination, about the format, about the example we provide, everything already clear about the listening test or not? After you check the example over there, are you clearly about how you are going to do for your listening test? Is the instruction given clear? Okay, so then make sure you have your best preparation for it. As I'm telling you, 64 Chinese character must remember and plus 150 words. So listening test still. Last sem for listening test is 15 minutes. Okay, it's 15 minutes. So this sem still the time for duration, how long you can do for listening test, not confirmed yet. That's why I write down to be confirmed. Okay, BTC over there. So then that's why I write down TBC over there. So once we know about how long you can do that, I will post in WhatsApp group again. Okay. Then for your listening test, I would need to inform everyone. Make sure you have two devices, your cell phone and your laptop. Because when we do the listening test, you will download MP3 in WhatsApp group. Okay, for some people, you will download your MP3 in WhatsApp group. Then you will use your cell phone to play the MP3. Then you can answer your Google Form link in your laptop. So better you have two devices because if you only got one cell phone, then one cell phone is not enough because you need to play the MP3 and answer the question in the Google form in the same time. Okay, so this is the things I need to inform you. So make sure every people understand it. If you only have one cell phone, the time is it will be impossible for you to answer the listening test. Okay, so please be ready. Okay, please be ready for it. Still, listening test only one time to do it. If you miss that, you will not have record for your listening test. If you don't know how much the listening test it will be scored over there, check our assessment information for our first class in the video. I already introduced that one. Okay, so make sure you refer to the information I post in online learning again. That this is the things I need to inform you. Okay, so you need to download MP3 and answer questions in Google Form. So already clear or not? Because this is the first time you will do the listening test. So make sure remember about what kind of things I remind you and then hope you can do your best preparation for it. So this is about your oral and listening. Last time about your quiz 2 and the listening test. So last time I already asked in the class, if you cannot join the listening and quiz 2, you have to inform me last class. But in our class, no people told me that. That means everyone can join. So don't miss our examination date. If you miss that, we will never give any second chance anymore. Okay. So the last thing I want to ask is last time I already showed you the marks for your mixed sentence 1, 2, 3, and your marks for 写汉字 character writing, plus with your marks for quiz 1. All the 4 parts, the marks already clear or not. Make sure you remember about your marks. If your marks is very low, if you have a risk you may fail for the examination, that means you have to study hard for the continued examinations. Okay. So right now, ask yourself a question again. The first one, presentation. Okay, you have to do a presentation. Make sure you understand about what kind of request we have, what kind of rules we have for presentation. Then think about starting from next week, we will start your listening test and reading test. So whether you're clear about everything for listening and reading or not. Then number 3 is we have quiz 2. So ask yourself whether you understand everything for quiz 2 or not. Then the last thing is your listening test. So ask yourself all the things for listening test, whether you understand them already or not. So this 4 part of examination. Okay, 4 part about examination. So if you have any question, ask me right now. If you don't have, answer me with 没有. If you all cleared about everything. All your information I already posted in WhatsApp group actually. So the thing is you need to read it by yourself. Okay. All the things I can do for help, I already do my best. So if you already clear everything, answer me with 没有. If you still didn't understand it, check my PDF again. Tell me which part, which sentence you don't understand about that. Okay, since most people already told me clear and 没有, then the rest of the time I will give it back to you. So you can listen to my MP3 for oral test and do your preparation. Okay, I hope you can show your best outcome for your oral test and the reading test. What name we need to put in our presentation file? I told you where to check about this one. Any people can answer the question? What's the name? How do you rename your presentation file? How to rename for your presentation video? Any people knows? How to rename your presentation, the file you're uploading in online learning. This is our first class, I already told you, so check the video for our first class again. Okay. The things I need to told you is I already finished teaching. So if you need any reference, first one, go through all the video in online learning. Then check all the PDF I post in WhatsApp group. Once you finish checking all the information, sure you will find the answer. So hope you can be more focus more for our subject, okay, like your classmates in. Then class today, we will stop it at here. 谢谢大家，再见. Hope you can do your best for your listening and other test. Okay.